not the easiest to see, but look at that ship. The graphics look really nice. Look at that.
They won't stop coming. We need to go.
I could wait for them to come near that, but I've just got to reload at the worst time. I think I need to just make a run for it. I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna go. Run!
Whoa! Okay, a little close. Almost there.
I'm going to be taking a look at Star Wars Outlaws on my 4080 Super. This is a review copy of the game, so I wanted to say thanks to Ubisoft for giving me a review copy that I can have a look at early before the game officially releases. It does release on Friday, which is the 30th of August. I'll run through the settings real quick. I'll do it at 4K at first, probably check out 1440p as well, but I'm at 4K native at first. And then graphics-wise, I've got everything set to the max. So I'll quickly run through these settings. If I go advanced graphics, I've pretty much got it on the Ultra preset, which is pretty much set everything to the max. I don't think there was one or two settings here that were high. I think it was these two here. Ray traced diffuse reflections was high, so I've set that to Ultra. The object detail I've just left as the default Ultra preset, so we'll have a look at that. There's only two things I can't do in this is the RTX, I forget what it's called, RTX direct lighting. I can't use it, and I can't use frame generation either because I'm assuming there's a fix or deployment of that in the day one driver like release, so I don't think it fully works in the game yet when I'm playing it as of now. But I will be able to check out the upscaling, so I'll have a look at DLSS upscaling, just no frame generation. Now we do have this aspect ratio, which I think is 21:9, is it? And it's the same as what we had in Hellblade 2, but it does look like we can switch it to full screen, so it fits the full screen, which would be 60:9. So I just wanted to see what the performance is like with it set like this, see if there's any difference when I set it to full screen, which I think probably most people will prefer. Because I know I had a lot of comments about Hellblade 2, but on Hellblade 2, I think you have to mod it to change it. At least you get the option in the settings here between a cinematic like this and then just like a standard one. But it looks, performance-wise, looks pretty heavy. 34, 35 average. It looks good though. Graphics straight away look really good. On the rest of the GPU, looks not too bad either. Pretty standard power usage, 300 watts. My 4080 Super is pretty standard. VRAM looks alright. It's under 12 gig. Usage at the moment, seeing it dip a little bit, 96% to 99%, but not a concern, I would say. And even the lows, 0.1% low looks alright so far. 29.1% low when we're at about 36, so that doesn't look too bad. Now, I do want to just switch the aspect ratio, because I think that's probably what I would play at. So in here, there we go, full screen. So I think that's probably what most people would want to play at, and it does actually change performance there, look at that. From, what did we have, 36 down to 27, 28. So that's quite a big jump.
This is tough.
Maybe that's a cheeky way to get slightly better performance. Unless maybe it's just because we're in this outdoor bit. This is good here though, look at the lighting here. It's going to have a little run around. Oh, look at the lighting through here, looks quite nice. gambler. So can I maybe gamble to gain the credits? I'm going to keep looking around. I'm going to switch DLSS on here. And then I think it's a little bit confusing. Kind of remind me of Avatar. It has between fixed and biased upscaling modes. I've left it on fixed because we want it to be fixed at that resolution it's rendering at. I don't want it to be biased. Is almost like dynamic scaling, which I don't really want that when we're testing, because it's going to fluctuate depending to keep you at a specific frame rate. Rather just try and keep it fixed for the test at least. But we're hitting 50 FPS, which is definitely a lot better. Still not breaking 60 though. Okay, I've got enough.
Hey,
Definitely curious to see how this does in the open world. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's have a look at switching the DLSS down a little bit. If I switch it to balanced, we should hopefully be over 60 with that. Let's see how it plays with that. Looks like we'll just about break 60.
It wasn't supposed to go
So it's
down
giving
this
us
way.
maybe an extra 10 to 15
What have I
FPS
done?
with balanced compared to quality. Does seem to be hanging above 60. Graphics don't look too bad either when using upscaling. Haven't seen any image issues like ghosting or anything like that. It's pretty good. I'm not sure. How do I just reload off the rip? Like if I just want to reload
Nix,
here, I
go.
don't know if you can.
Okay, Nix. Let's try to stun them.
Something new. Wait, what?
You ready, Nix?
Not sure on the. I've got to get the hang of these controls a little bit. Who's shooting me? Don't even see him. Yeah, so it's almost like on a, the gun's kind of like on a overheat type reload where you can't manually reload. You get the option to reload when it gets too hot. I'm going to be taking a look at 1440p now, so you can see I've got that resolution set here. I'll do native at first, so we'll have native AA down here with fixed upscaler mode, and then graphics-wise, everything maxed out like I had before at 4K. So if I go into advanced graphics quick, you can just see everything again. So that looks round about the sweet spot, really, doesn't it? We're pretty much bang on 60. VRAM's down quite considerably here, though. Just under 10, well, just over 9.5 gig. Compared to, we had about 14 at 4K it crept up to. Checkpoint reached, there we go. They look like the jumpsuits from Fallout.
So it's true? She hit you guys.
See if we can get to the ship, meet up with the crew.
I don't know.
Does look really nice though, this game.
She has that place above the cantina. You see her. You come straight to us.
Just got to keep an eye out for people here. Can I, how do I do it? Fetch,
You
tell him
want
to
that
get
mix?
that. Where's he gonna go? Oh, there's a little hole, is there? Pick up. Pretty handy that you can do that. We can climb as well, which I'll do here. Got the little grapple as well. Reminds me of Uncharted doing that. Squeeze through there.
Danyan, how are we kicking this off? When you're in position, we'll attack the main entrance. Your job is to sneak in.
So we've got like a
disable their
full scale on
security,
attack here.
get
Break into the
vault.
You
mansion.
guys don't mess around.
When you hit a crime boss like Slero, you have to mean it.
Look at this place.
Enjoy the view, Nix. One way or another, it's the last time we're gonna see it.
We're attacking a mansion in that.
Hope
At the
Rand's
top.
Okay. Taught me so much. Look how I paid him back.
Not sure this is going to go well.
Think I can swing across. Hang on to me, Nix. We gotta climb.
Oh, is it this bit here?
Denyon, I see a tower up ahead. Could be my way in.
You're the thief. We're in position and waiting.
Not jumping down there.
Don't look down, Nix.
Whoa.
Denyon,
Almost didn't
I'm
make that
looking
then.
at the mansion. Exactly how rich is this Lero guy?
He's top 5 outer rim for sure. Slero built Derek Bash from the ground up. And that
Oh,
ain't cheap.
God.
It's his own personal criminal empire. Other than that, nobody knows anything about him.
You sure know how to pick a mark.
You want to get rich, you have to go where the money is.
And let's have a look, switching DLSS on now. So if I go... Got to try and keep remembering where it is. Switch that to DLSS and then switch it to quality and see how that does. Should see a pretty big increase in FPS doing that. Break at 100 now. There's a big difference that. It's like 40 FPS difference. It's quite a lot. I'm a bit worried I'm going to miss one of these jumps one day. What was that? It said B. Was that dropped down?
It really does look a lot different from up here, huh, Nix? I can't believe we might finally leave this place. Oh, there's a turbo duct. And of course it's got a barrier.
Can I switch? Oh, it automatically switches the view. That's interesting. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to switch off that depth of field as well. It's making it a little harder. Not harder, but it's kind of hurting my eyes. Aim is so slow on controller for some reason. What am I doing here? I'm just running around. Where's the camera? Not sure I like that automatic change of camera view when you're want to switch sides. I'm assuming you can maybe change that in the settings somewhere as well. I've switched to 1080p now so we can have a look at performance at that resolution. It's set to native AA down here, so we don't have any upscaling or anything on, and the graphics are still maxed out like we had before. And yet again here, seeing quite a big jump in FPS. Seeing upwards of about 100. Whereas 1440p with these settings, we had just about 60, didn't we? So you're looking at like a 30 to 40 FPS increase on average. Is there someone else here? Why does it sound like they're behind me?
Better start running again.
If you've enjoyed this video, click one of the videos on the screen now to see me testing more GPUs, and I'll catch you next time.